Hi, and thank you so much for joining in today to hear the word of the day. Happy May 2nd. I hope you had a wonderful day yesterday and you are embracing this new month. So the word for today is manifest. And a lot of people do not realize that we are manifesting constantly with our thoughts, with our feelings, and with our actions. And if you know anything about the law of attraction or not, that's okay, because you're still manifesting, whether you know it or not. Some of us, I know when I was a child, I was very good at manifesting and conscious of it. So now as I'm an adult, I struggle with manifesting negativity. When I was going through depression and anxiety, I didn't realize that law of attraction was a thing, and I did not know that I was manifesting my thoughts. So the more depressed I became, the more circumstances that I had to be depressed about came. More experiences that upset me came into play. And what the law of attraction is simply you attract whatever you're thinking about. And no, it doesn't happen right away, but it will eventually happen. And you can look at it this way. If you're a person who focuses on gratitude and the blessings in your life, you're going to focus more blessings in your life and more things to be grateful for. If you're the type of person who complains and rants about negative things and experiences in the past and what's going on now and work and the kids and, how you're feeling. If you're a complainer or you just focus on the negative, and it might not be your fault. It could be how you were raised. It could be the way your role models were. So just know as an adult, we get to choose if we're going to be more positive or be more negative. And if you are being more negative, you will attract more negative experiences. You complain about the traffic, you're going to get a slow person in front of you. If you complain about long lines and sitting there, you're going to have to sit. And part of that is a lesson for you in patience, but it's also the universe saying, listen, you are attracting this because you're not being positive at all. And even using sarcasm, as like my boyfriend does sometimes when we're playing a game, and he says, I'm positive I am not going to win. No, that's not what you're supposed to be doing, because then he doesn't win. So it doesn't work like that. However, our thoughts and our actions and our feelings are really what's manifesting for us. So use your feeling, like how are you feeling? The goal is to feel good as much as you possibly can, because when you're feeling good, then you're attracting good and you know that you're on the right path. And I wanted to tell you there is a book that I really love because it gives you little games to play and ways you can toy with the universe to show you that this manifestation in law of attraction is working. And I remember reading it. It was by Pamela Grout. It's called E Squared. And one of the exercises was to manifest something that you don't care about, because it's our feelings about something that makes it come in to our reality. Meaning, if you want a new car and you don't have the money, you're more or less focusing on the money and the lack of it, rather than the excitement of having a new car. And that really makes a difference. So Pamela suggests picking something that you don't care about, whether it comes into your life or not, because you have no attachment to it, no feeling about it. It's just neutral. So she suggests that you go to bed and put out there in the universe that you're going to wake up the next day and see a bunch of green cars. You're just going to see green cars. And I thought, okay, well, I don't really care about green cars, so let's see if this works. I knew it did, but I just was, trying to toy with the universe and see if they're really going to help manifest green cars. And sure enough, I go outside and there's a green car across the street. okay, so this is the start of it. As soon as I go outside, and then that whole entire day, it was, oh, there's a green car. Oh, wait, there's another green car. And it just happened all day long. And the reason was because I didn't have any feeling about it whatsoever. No feeling of doubt or lack or, disbelief that it could happen. It was just, I didn't care. And that was the big key in that, is you just cannot have an attachment to it to manifest it. So if you're interested in that book, it's not very long. I love it because it does give you things you can do to see that the law of attraction really works. And I'm sure you've thought about someone and they show up or they call, and that's the law of attraction. That's what you're thinking about. And it can be positive or negative, if you like the person or not. I try not to think about people I don't like because I don't want them to appear in my life. No, I don't like, it's not that I don't like people. There are some people that I'm just like, you know what, their energy is not good for me, so you can keep them away. And I send them love and light if they do come to my mind and hope that they're doing well. Anyway, getting back to the law of attraction, I listened to a spiritual mentor on YouTube, and in her talk, she's all about the law of attraction and how it works. And it can work for our benefit. It can be a big disadvantage. Like I said, whether you're positive or negative will be the reason for your manifestations being what they are. And she is talking about how there are so many people for so many years that have wanted to change their career, wanted to go back to school, wanted to work from home, wanted to have their kids taught online. There are so many things, improvements on their house, starting a garden, whatever the case may be, even sitting and reading a book that people will not make time for. And exercising, changing their diet. Right now is the time. We manifested this. We didn't manifest the illness. We manifested this time. This whole thing. This is what people have been asking for forever. Everybody just wants a break from work. Everybody just wants time. Well, now we have it. We manifested this. And so now we have to make that decision of what we're going to do with the time that we're given. Now, I'm not discrediting those who are still working, even the ones that are working from their home. But I'm telling you that this was our doing. We manifested this because so many people, and that's the thing, if we're all thinking alike, the manifestation will come about. So that's why we have to get out of our fear-based mindset. Because if all these people are fearing that we're going to be at home for a lot longer, or fearing that this pandemic's going to get worse, or fearing that more people are going to pass away, then it's going to manifest. And that's what we're hoping doesn't happen, right? So let's get into that mindset of manifesting what is for our highest good. And that's another thing I wanted to touch on, was that a lot of times we think we know what is for our highest good, and we really don't until we're in that experience. And I can say for myself that I have manifested quite a few things that once I had it, I realized this isn't what I thought it would be, whether it be a job or a relationship or whatever you're manifesting. You have to really sit with yourself and be mindful of what you want. Know what you want. And right now is a great time to get into a quiet space and start writing out what you want for your future, for our future, for this planet. I'm sure that you want peace on earth, which most people do. But it all starts with you, with us, with ourselves. And the only way to do that is to start being more positive and getting out of your fear-based mindset. So how can we do that? Well, number one, meditate. If you're a nature lover, get outside. Be outside as much as you possibly can. If you like to put your hands in the dirt, then garden. Start doing some landscaping. The earth loves us, and it has so many great healing properties about it. Touch the trees, put your bare feet in the grass, journal, read, exercise, change your diet. Oh, there's so many things online right now that you can have free classes with. You can update your resume. There's so many things that you should be doing right now to get you to where you wanted to be when you were working so hard and had no time. And believe me, I know I was there in the past. I love the fact that I get to work out of the house, but I also get to work at a place that I rent. And so it's been nice to have both, except now I'm not at that space because of this pandemic. So what do you want? Ask yourself that, and then sit for a moment and really feel how you're feeling about it. Is this something that you want, and why do you want it? Are you trying to fulfill your ego? Are you trying to fill a void, like grabbing that piece of cake? Like, why do I want this? Well, maybe because you woke up and you're not in a great mood and you think the chocolate will help. Been there. I'm guilty. That's why I don't have it in my house. So you also want to, say you want to start cooking more or eating healthier. Go online. Watch YouTube videos. You can watch YouTube videos on staying more positive, on silencing your ego, on better sleep, on everything. There is a meditation for letting go, releasing fear. Do it. I'm not saying you have to sit in silence and no, you don't have to chant. You don't have to do that. You can listen to a guided meditation and listen to somebody walk you through it, which is something that I'm eventually going to get into as we move forward. I'm so blessed to have this time to be able to do videos for you, because I feel like this is what I need to be doing. Typically, I'd be writing, but the universe, spirit's like, nope, you're going to shine your light, get out of your box, and start talking to people in this personal way. So I want you to really think about what you want. Do you want to work on your house? Do you want to plant seeds? And I have to tell you, this came over me while I was watering my indoor seeds. I'm starting a garden in the house, and seeing those little green sprouts are just so exciting, because it really does play into our lives. I mean, I had to bury the seeds in the dirt and put them where they can see the sun and nourish them with water, and they're growing. So that's how we have to be looking at this right now. What are you doing while we're in this mud? Are you watering yourself? Are you nourishing yourself so that we can get out of this? And the faster and the more you do that, the faster this will end. I wish you a great day. Enjoy this beautiful weather, and I wish you many angel blessings.